sure everyone here has the
Same with any job. You start the same walls every single day. So
Not great for you. You still live in California Manor?
Yeah.
So you have no commute.
He was a fly once.
Yeah.
A lot of people getting used to that.
Tell me more about
It was, I mean, it was the life of a fly. It was pretty quick.
I love the people I work with.
Kind of like move with the wind. It was nice.
Yeah. I mean, there are some.
What was your duties?
I work with that
You didn't have
40
any.
and they have nothing else going for them, so they work.
I
do all day.
flew around. You like ate nectar.
No,
It was fun.
like I do think like this stuff.
Depending on what time you go. If you go in the morning,
it gets the
usually
response
like
it gets out of
before 1, it's Carol.
Anyone want to interview the
She's been
fly?
for like 50 years. Yeah.
Interview the fly.
And or
Did
it's
you ever
like
eat
Joe-
dog shit as a
Joe
fly?
Sinoni that comes in once in a
Or
while.
shit.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah.
It's cheap.
What?
35.
Near it at least.
It's tasty too.
Have you did you procreate as a fly?
I'm sure I did.
You're not quite sure.
I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
Remember how it feels to procreate as a fly?
No. It was nothing special. There's only a few animals that
See,
get
whenever I go out, whenever I go to a bar or something, say I have
humans,
summer ale.
remember you being a maggot?
dolphins.
That's
I
my
was a
favorite.
maggot once. I was also a slug once.
What was it like being a
Boston
maggot?
Lager is good.
Yeah.
Alright, but like, I love the seasonal stuff. Like, summer ale is good.
Fun?
I don't know. It's kind of like it's hard to categorize how something was
That's always good.
when it was.
St.
It
Adams
just
actually has
was. Like, it
a
wasn't
beer out.
necessarily anything in particular.
They
I don't really remember much.
What were your daily
But they
activities as a
don't have
maggot?
the longest time.
Breakdown things.
I don't like it as much.
Planter sometimes. Shredded.
You just tried to order.
That's what I love. That's my favorite thing to do.
in the park, they orange.
Molting.
But I did it 2 weeks ago and it turned out pretty
That's
well.
it's my favorite.
Can you make the sound
That's
that
my
you
favorite
made as a
beer by
fly?
far. My
Still?
favorite bottle
You still
of
do
beer
that?
is
I don't remember it.
summer
I was a bird
ale. But I
once.
get that every once in a
I
while.
believe I was an
I
eagle.
change it up.
Imagine being a bird is much better.
I believe I was an eagle just before I became a deer, and then I became a human. My name was Samil.
Like, I mean, after the deer was the first time you were human.
Yeah, my name was Samil, and supposedly,
Capsules are extended release.
there's actually quite a bit written about me in like the Old
It's
Testament
released,
or
like, over
something.
time for a period of 8 hours.
I've not read it, but I know what I remember, and I've heard it very much agrees with that, and that's kind of weird.
Focused, really motivated, as shit.
Hi.
It's like elevated speed. It's fucked up.
But I killed an entire world.
You told me.
Yeah. Did I tell you how I got out of there?
Yeah.
With the dice? Yeah.
Come on, it's gonna be more interesting questions. When's the last time you interviewed a fly?
He's interviewing many things.
Yeah.
Because were you interviewing?
You were the world's first vampire.
I was
the world's
Samil.
only vampire right now, right?
I mean, there are a few others, but not many. The United States committed probably the worst genocide in the history of the human race by killing all of the vampires.
You drink blood.
who were really just human.
You drink blood,
I
right?
have. I
You
don't.
have. What is it like to drink blood?
It was awesome.
What does it feel like? I've never really drank it.
I
Like
mean, it's thick.
good flow. It's thick.
Yeah.
But what kind of beverage would you?
Does it taste like chicken?
No, it tastes like people. Not many things taste like people. Lamb blood tastes like people. So does Hufu, which was on the market for about a month, I think. And I tried it once. It was pretty good. When they used to make A-positive flavored True Blood that tasted like people, they no longer make that. I think because A-positive is in short supply.
What's the craziest, wildest thing you've ever done?
I killed a man.
How'd you do it?
He shot me first, and the bullet. It's a very long story, but
We got to the part about where he shot you and what you did after. You've told me this before.
okay. So, like, I was in the woods with my friends in like early to like late winter, early fall, early spring rather, and it had snowed the day. So it was like, I don't know, but we were walking in the woods after smoking, which is why I was kind of dismissed this one. But suddenly I got the urge to run off the trail, like down a little clearing. And while I was running, I was wearing this like deep color brown, like it looked like a deer's hide. And I guess this guy was hunting in those woods, which is weird because you're not supposed to hunt in those woods. I never understood that. But he shot me like right here. And
Did a Hoyt?
no, like I'm pretty sure I fell. That makes sense.
It didn't hurt.
I don't feel pain though. It's too
You feel the
much.
force of it hit him.
But how'd you know you were shot then if you didn't
I
feel
was
it?
bleeding.
But isn't
And I
that
fell.
normal to be bleeding?
Yeah, if you get shot.
I mean, because of vampirism and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, but my blood, you can't
Oh, you
you
can
can't
tell.
increase your own supply of basically mana. Although it's more like
I have.
life energy with on your own blood. I'm saying.
No, I've done that.
Have you?
There's a technique to that.
Is there? I'd have to talk to you about that.
But I don't really reveal it to too many people. Because
No, but the U.S. government had an association called the Federal Vampire and Zombie Agency that was founded in 1663 during the Grant administration and closed in 1975. It was closed in 1975.
When was it open?
1663. 1663.
what's your opinion on all that?
To him, it's real. He believes it.
1663. No, it really did exist. And for over 100 years, they
This is
just
an
hunted
agency
down
formed in
vampires
1663
and killed them.
Wait,
Because they felt they were a public health risk.
So you're lucky that you weren't.
No, well, you can't really kill the bloodline, but the fact that they've ostracized them that much is uncool. And now we have all these stupid books about them that are not at all accurate because they were killed off.
But you remain one of the
Oh,
last vampires.
there are probably a few left. I talked to one once when I had my initiation ceremony, when they tried to awaken me, and I refused to feed, and then I died within 3 days, which is what I was doomed to do.
What was the initiation like?
You know Latham at all?
Yeah.
Okay, see, you're not from Siena, so you're not gonna know this, but on the corner of Spring Street and like Padua, a little bit further down the next one, like Horseshoe Road, it goes into campuses in Horseshoe. But on Spring Street, there's this big house with a huge field, and they have a rock, like a big giant rock, and people at Siena call it Plymouth Rock, because they go out there and they smoke and they think they're the first people they ever discovered. Every year, that's what they call it. It's weird. But out there, when I was like 13 years old, 2 or 3 weeks before my accident, I went there on a whim. Like, I just, for some reason, felt the calling, and I went there. I couldn't even drive at that age, but I was pretty old, so it worked out fine. And I took my brother's old car, and I drove out there and met my cousin, who said she wanted me to meet someone. And then there were a bunch of people there, like 5 or 9. And it was like an initiation ceremony to like make some of that people into vampires. And like the guy fed on one person, which is kind of weird, but whatever. And then he said, because he could sense that maybe I already was a vampire, I guess, I don't know exactly. But he poured blood into a basin that he put on top of the rock, and I put my hand in it, and it started to boil, showing that I was a vampire. And then they tried to awaken me, and he bit me, and I was supposed to like awaken me, and he did.
You have a message for mankind?
We need to re-legalize hemp, because that would solve the oil crisis. And they're saying that Hearst developed his engine on corn-based ethanol, not the case. He used hemp basically, and he made biodiesel that way. And them saying he did it any other way is a fragmentation of the truth.